How would you feel if you were about to meet the person you had cheated out of their most precious possession? Jacob had taken Esau's birthright and his blessing. Now he was about to meet his brother for the first time in 20 years, and he was frantic with fear. But he collected his thoughts and decided to pray. Welcome back, everybody. I'm Reverend Said, and this morning we're going to read Genesis chapter 33, verses 1 through 20. Jacob and Esau makes peace. And if you ain't did it already, please go ahead and hit that subscribe button, like, share, and comment on any video on this channel. All right, let's get started with our reading of Genesis chapter 33, verses 1 through 20. Jacob looked up and saw Esau coming with his 400 men, so he divided the children amongst Leah, Rachel, and his 2 servant wives. He put the 2 servant wives and their children at the front, Leah and her children next, and Rachel and Joseph last. Then Jacob went on ahead. As he approached his brother, he bowed to the ground 7 times before him. Then Esau ran to meet him and embraced him, threw his arms around his neck and kissed him, and they both wept. Then Esau looked at the women and children and asked, "Who are these people with you?" "These are the children God has graciously given me, your servant," Jacob replied. Then the servant wives came forward with their children and bowed before him. Next came Leah with her children, and they bowed before him. And finally, Joseph and Rachel came forward and bowed before him. "And what were all the flocks and herds I met as I came?" Esau asked. Jacob replied, "They are a gift, my lord, to ensure your friendship." "My brother, I have plenty," Esau answered. "Keep what you have earned for yourself." But Jacob insisted, "No, if I have found favor with you, please accept this gift from me. And what a relief it is to see your friendly smile. It is like seeing the face of God. Please take this gift I have brought for you, for God has been very gracious to me. I have more than enough." And because Jacob insisted, Esau finally accepted the gift. "Well," Esau said, "let's be going. I will lead the way." But Jacob replied, "You can see, my lord, that some of the children are very young, and the flocks of herd have their young too. If driven too hard for even one day, all the animals could die. Please, my lord, go ahead of your servants. We will follow slowly at a pace that is comfortable for the livestock and the children, and I will meet you in Seir." "All right," Esau replied, "but at least let me assign some of my men to guide and protect you." Jacob responded, "That's not necessary. It's enough that you have received me warmly, my lord." So Esau turned around and started back to Seir that same day. Jacob, on the other hand, traveled on to Succoth. There he built himself a house and made shelters for his livestock. That is why the place named Succoth, which means shelters. Later, having traveled all the way from Paddan Aram, Jacob arrived safely to the town of Shechem in the land of Canaan. There he set up camp outside of the town. Jacob bought the plot of land where he had camped from the family of the Hamor, the father of Shechem, for 100 pieces of silver. And there he built an altar and named it El-Elohe Israel. Bowing to the ground 7 times was the sign of respect given to a king. Jacob was taking every precaution as he met his brother Esau, hoping to dispel any thoughts of revenge. All right, everybody, that's going to wrap up our reading of Genesis chapter 33, verses 1 through 20. Please join me on the next reading where we'll jump in Genesis chapter 34, verses 1 through 31, Revenge against Shechem. Y'all have a blessed rest of your morning. Peace.